Devin Pierce, case study number 2, case 7 for Rex. I chose case study number 7 for Rex because I found this one to be interesting and relatable. I personally love my dogs, and it would be extremely hard to leave them behind, especially if you're going to college for the first time alone and you have anxiety and you're scared. This is a great moral support system that you have, and sometimes you take it for granted. They are family, and they do help with the stress. So the central moral problems in this case would be Madison's inner conflict to face the world alone. Her anxiety and mental state is not ready to move on alone. Egoism is the theory of your own motivation and goals. I think this relates to Madison's situation, as bringing Rex with her allows her to motivate herself to go to college and achieve her own goals. She feels this will help her emotional support system as she gets through the anxiety that she possesses. I also want to discuss consequentialism, because Madison is not necessarily doing the right thing by purchasing a service dog bed for her dog to fake the image that she actually needs that emotional support to have her dog on campus. I think this is kind of an unethical decision of her to choose. I think sometimes you have to face your own inner demons to move on with life and to push yourself. She can always go back home during the weekends or whenever she's got the free time to see her dog, to see her family, to make herself feel more not alone. But I think when it comes to her moving on to college, it's a big step in her life. As we continue, her psychiatric doctor did not think she needed her dog and wouldn't give her the written note in order for her to have her dog on campus, to take her to classes, and to be in her dorm that she was planning to stay at. So her decision to buy a dog vest would be an unethical decision. I want to choose consequentialism to discuss a different perspective over how Madison would respond to the central moral problems in her situation. Due to her anxiety of going to campus alone without Rex, a family member that she has had for 14 years, basically her entire life, as she is 18, she's about to go to college. She would argue that doing what she is doing is ethical and that she truly needs her dog. But she would argue that doing what she is doing is ethical and that she truly needs her dog no matter what any psychiatric doctor says to her. In her mind, she's thinking her dog is family, and having someone that she can hold on to, even with all these people, new faces around, and not really knowing anybody in this new environment, will help her get through it in order for her to achieve her success and get her degree to move on in her life by herself. In this case, I find it intriguing that I believe that it is both satisfactory and unsatisfactory in the situations that she puts herself into. And let me tell you why. While Madison's doctor tells her that she might need a specialist and that he does not believe in her ability of having her dog on campus is necessary, Madison's perspective is unsatisfied with the results of this. Meanwhile, so they dig further in online research and they find a seller that provides a caregiving dog vest that would give her the capability to bring her dog to her college. This result makes her satisfied and it relieves the stress to go to college. In addition, I think many people go through these issues every day, especially due to COVID hitting the world so hard with the lockdown. The stress and paranoia that brings to people's inner selves does lead people to have unethical behavior and to make choices in order to help themselves cope with what is going on around them. Thank you for listening, and I will see you on the next one.